So this morning we're going to introduce the calf to his father Uppily. We get the cows outside into their habitat first, get them settled at one of the feeding points. James and Ray open the bull gate and call Uppily through, and then hopefully they'll meet somewhere around the middle or on the high point of the hill. It's a very exciting morning. The last couple of days have just been one thing after another for the young bull. Yesterday he was introduced to the media for the first time in the public. That went exceptionally well. But the final piece of the jigsaw is for him to be introduced to his father Uppily, and it'll be quite an experience. It should go well. Uppily has a very long history with calves. He was a father of 6 calves in Chester Zoo, and in fact the calves used to always go back to him to sleep with them. So part of the decision why we brought Uppily to Dublin as part of our breeding male was the relationship he developed with his calves. So we're hoping this will continue in Dublin Zoo. But nevertheless, it's an anxious moment. He's a big animal. He's over 6.5 ton in weight, and when we see the son and the father together, it'll be quite a size difference. But the long-term strategy is, because Uppily's his nature, he's a wonderfully relaxed, calm bull. This is where he will start influencing the behaviour of his son that will hopefully, for many years to come, this young bull will learn to behave like his father when he's around cows. And so it's all part of his education as a future breeding male to get in the presence of his father, for his father to influence his physical and mental development.
Dina, Yasmin, come on. Come on.
The biggest concern here will probably be the cows' reaction, because they will want to be very protective around the calves, so they probably will perform a big protective shield. But we're looking for Dina, the matriarch. She's very experienced. You'll probably find she'll take the lead and do the introduction with Uppily first, and then the whole lot of them will come together. A lot of knowledge, a lot of experience were in the herd. We allowed them to behave like elephants. We allowed them to do all the social stuff together without our interference. So we're very confident of a successful introduction. It was a perfect introduction. Again, it's a real reflection of Uppily's behaviour and attitude. We know what he's about, and he's very calm. And the females pick up on that energy. He walks in and he just struts up to the herd with such calmness and confidence, and it relaxes them. You see Bernardina moved over to him. There was a little bit of a greeting went on. It was all normal because they haven't been together in over a week because we were preparing for the birth. So the greeting took place, everything was calm, everything was relaxed. It's vital that happens, because a negative experience at that stage of the introduction could set everything back for many weeks. If the females felt threatened by his presence, or if there was any kind of aggressive interaction or any kind of dominance issues, that could really set them back. And we want them to be together. We want them to be spending quality time together, and it's worked out perfectly. We're very happy with that introduction. All the information that they need to be successful elephants is happening here right behind us here at Dublin Zoo. All the species-specific behaviours that's needed for them to develop and express themselves happen here. We stay here, we watch and observe, but all the action happens within that herd with the matriarch, with the bull, their sisters, their offsprings. It's a wonderful spectacle.